Hi, I'm Noah, and this is Noah's Arts Entertainment. Thank you for tuning in. Um, I thank each and every one of you for supporting my channel. Um, I'm yet to do a lot of things other than what I've been doing here on YouTube, um, but it requires the support, greater support, you know. And how about that support from that soulmate? That infamous alleged soulmate. All right, so look, to better know me, to get to know me before you just sit there and judge me, I suggest you refer to videos, themes that I've done in the past, like, for instance, this slander and hardship make you or break you. All right, that's one of them. The other one is the beating of the bullies. Okay, it talks about my character and my masculinity and my innate abilities, and that I've utilized over and over in life. And then, of course, you can always enhance these abilities by actually doing them in this life, learning about them, training, uh, practicing them, exercising them. The other theme would be something like stinky butt fifth dimension versus clean butt third dimension. Sounds ironic because the fifth dimension individual should be operating without that stinky butt. But, it's about, oh, I don't know, it's always going to come down to evolving and take yourself serious and stop lying to yourself, stop lying to other people, stop being pretentious, um, because that ultimately doesn't bring happiness. I came into this YouTube channel um, thinking, well, it's all spiritually connected. Like, in other words, it's just not like a third dimensional type of. You have your setting where you can talk about, say, I'll give you an example. Facebook, okay? The masses are hooked up with, connected with Facebook, but there's very minimal intellectual talk or spiritual talk of any kind. And when I mean spiritual, I don't mean just somebody that's non-religious. I'm talking about people that are really serious about their spirituality, which is like from inside out, not just the cover outside, like this good looking face here or something. Or, no, it's about the interior from the inside out. Like I used to always told my daughter when she was younger, I said, beauty is from the inside out. I give a shit how cute you are, how pretty. Um, it's really when you talk and when you act and when you take actions and stuff, it's the beauty from inside. It's what's gonna make you or break you too, because you're going to either rub people the wrong way, or they're gonna love you. They're gonna love you. They're gonna say, "Oh my God, you're so real. You're so unique, so authentic." That's another title: authenticity versus superficiality. I think it's called authenticity versus what is that title? Did that some time ago. Um, yeah, something like that. Authenticity versus fraudulency. Okay, authenticity versus fraudulency, and that talks about um, uniqueness. Authenticity and talks about how you say something. Next thing you know, people are stealing stuff from you. Just it's an ongoing here on the internet and on YouTube or wherever. You say something that's worth something, and People use it elsewhere and give themselves credit for it, and that's very, very bad. Um, Especially when you get caught and you got to pay you got to pay the piper. And of course, a lot of things you should be copywritten, um, patent it before you put it out there. That's why I've spoken about my intellectual properties several times when I'm trying to say, okay, if I want a relationship with a woman, it's no longer going to be just about the sex and the love. It's going to be about business. My own father, and the reason I say this because I respect and I admire a business-minded woman, not a shrewd one, not somebody who goes extremes, that's greedy and tries to compete and this and that and the other. No, no, that's not Empress material. Um, my father, God rest his soul, married my mother after his first wife died of leukemia back in the day. Um, so my mother was pretty much given to my father by my grandparents, and she had to learn to love him. So it wasn't like that soulmate thing and all that stuff, that's super hyped. And I understand that you do meet people that you click with, sure, whether it's sexually or intellectually or artistically, something, and I understand that. But the thing is, um, there's a lot more to that, So my mother was not business minded. She was the artist in the family. Yet she did have a radio show where it was called Opinions, and they would callers would call her and broadcast on radio. Her they would ask her opinions about political issues, and I don't know why my mother was so uh, you know she knew so much about politics and more so than my father. So my father was the merchant. He was the person that made a good living and supported all eight of us. Five sisters and two brothers. Um, and he taught his sons, myself included, about business. So all three of us have had experiences with business and with services we provided, and we don't, we don't necessarily engage in just, when we were younger, we had to do what we had to do, but mostly we focused eventually and ultimately on forming our own services, in business. So I thank you for listening. I think I'm being visited here by intruders, and I'm going to have to make this short. But check out those videos, get to know me better, and support my channel all you can. Okay, more likes, more views, and share. Thank you so much for listening. Sorry, I was rudely interrupted here by some, again, intruders. We'll talk later. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. We're having a beautiful day here in Chicago.